Kane. Gauntlet. Martyr. Choose wisely. Flint Beastwood. Rhapsody. Valkyrie. Solstice. Nomad. Let's get it on.
Flex Flint is currently the best in this immediate area. Calculating arrival time. Setting coordinates. Calculating arrival time. Setting coordinates. Calculating arrival time. Setting coordinates. Understood. Affirmative. Setting coordinates. Calculating arrival time. Understood. Affirmative. Setting coordinates. Calculating arrival time. My kill. Understood. Calculating arrival time. Understood. Another to bite the dust. My kill. Affirmative. Lasers are warmed up. Calculating arrival time. Weapon set to big smoking hole. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you will be dead stuff. Not a moment too soon. Another to bite the dust. Calculating arrival time. Affirmative. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you will be dead stuff. Another to bite the dust. Setting coordinates. Affirmative. Understood. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you will be dead stuff. Lasers are warmed up. Setting coordinates. Weapon set to big smoking hole. Not a moment too soon. Setting coordinates. Not a moment too soon.
Toasty!
Affirmative. Calculating arrival time. Not a moment too soon. Understood.
Enemy hero missing from middle.
Setting coordinates. Calculating arrival time.
Enemy hero missing from top.
Understood. Another to bite the dust. Weapon set to big smoking hole. Not a moment too soon. Calculating arrival time. Not a moment too soon. Calculating arrival time. Setting coordinates. Lasers are warmed up. I am out of mana. Weapon set to big smoking hole. Not a moment too soon. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you will be dead stuff. Understood. Another to bite the dust. Calculating arrival time. Affirmative. My kill. Setting coordinates. Calculating arrival time. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you will be dead stuff. Not a moment too soon. Lasers are warmed up. Calculating arrival time. Setting coordinates.
Enemy hero heading bottom.
Affirmative. Understood. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you will be dead stuff. Lasers are warmed up. Affirmative. Setting coordinates.
Regeneration.
You
Enemy
thought you
hero
were
missing
hot
from
stuff.
bottom.
Now you will be dead stuff. My kill. Calculating arrival time. Another to bite the dust. Weapon set to big smoking hole. Setting coordinates. Not a moment too soon. Lasers are warmed up.
I told you!
My kill. Setting coordinates. Affirmative. Another to bite the dust. Not a moment too soon. Setting coordinates. My kill. Not a moment too soon. Affirmative.
Run from me!
Calculating arrival time. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you will be dead stuff. Setting coordinates. Understood. Weapon set to big smoking hole. Affirmative. Calculating arrival time.
Enemy hero missing from bottom.
Understood. You thought you were hot stuff. Now
Flawless
you will be dead stuff.
victory! Uh-oh, those waves are building up.
Setting coordinates. That ability is not ready.
Shit.
Understood.
Enemy hero missing from middle.
Calculating arrival time. Lasers are warmed up.
Enemy hero missing from middle.
Understood. Not a moment too soon. Another to bite the dust.
Die, die, die!
Affirmative. Setting coordinates.
Hero missing.
Not a moment too soon. Weapon set to big smoking hole. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you will be dead stuff. Understood. My kill. Not a moment too soon.
Enemy hero missing from top.
Calculating arrival time. Setting coordinates.
Beware.
Affirmative. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you
Enemy
will be
hero
dead
missing
stuff.
from bottom.
Understood.
Uh-oh, those waves are building up.
Setting coordinates.
The fuck?
Affirmative. Weapon set to big smoking. Not a moment
Enemy
too
hero
soon.
missing from top.
Affirmative. Setting coordinates. Not a moment too soon. My kill. Calculating arrival time. Weapon set to big smoking Understood. Surprise! Not a moment too soon. Another to bite the dust. Weapon set to big smoking hole. Another to bite the dust. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you will be dead stuff. Understood. Setting coordinates. Weapon set to big smoking hole. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you will be dead stuff. Not a moment too soon. Setting coordinates. Weapon set to big smoking hole. Understood. Not a moment too soon. Understood. Ooh. Affirmative. Lasers are warmed up. Setting coordinates. My kill. Not a moment too soon. Affirmative. Calculating arrival time.
Enemy hero missing from bottom.
The Hellborn is bad at tower defense.
Functions are at highest capacity.
Haste.
Not a moment too soon. Understood. Calculating arrival time. Understood. Lasers are warmed up. Calculating arrival time. My kill. Setting coordinates. Affirmative. Another to bite the dust. Weapon set to big smoking hole.
Double tap!
Calculating arrival time. My kill. Understood. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you will be dead stuff. Another to bite the dust. Not a moment too soon. Weapon set to big smoking hole. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you will be dead stuff. My kill. Understood. Lasers are warmed up. Affirmative.
Get
Weapon set
up,
to
get it.
big smoking
Regeneration.
hole. Calculating arrival time. My kill. Lasers are warmed up. Not a moment too soon. Affirmative. My kill. Understood. Affirmative. Not a moment too soon. Weapon set to big smoking hole.
บ้า นี่ขจัดไป3แล้วเหรอ
Dash.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Flex Flint is calculating arrival time. Setting coordinates.
Know your place. Absolutely spiffy.
Understood. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you will be dead stuff. Not a moment too soon. Affirmative. Not a moment too soon. Affirmative.
Double damage.
Understood. Affirmative. Understood.
The light fails us! Strike them at their blind!
Setting coordinates. Affirmative.
Fabulous!
Setting coordinates. Understood. My kill. Not a moment too soon. Calculating arrival time. Understood. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you will be dead stuff. My
The
kill.
Hellborn is bad at tower defense.
Setting coordinates. Calculating arrival time.
Holy shit.
Affirmative. Not a moment too soon. You thought you were hot. Now you will be dead stuff.
3 kills already?
Now then.
Gets the double!
Uh-oh, those waves are building up.
Right down.
That's 4!
Absolutely
Hat-trick coming out.
spiffy.
those waves are building up.
System online. Understood. Calculating arrival time. Affirmative. Not a moment too soon.
Illusion.
Affirmative. Not a moment too soon. Calculating arrival time. Weapon set to big smoking hole. Affirmative. Not a moment too soon. Affirmative. Another to bite the dust. Ooh. Lasers are warmed up. Not a moment too soon.
The Hellborn is bad at tower defense.
Smoking hole. Affirmative. Calculating arrival time. Not a moment too soon. Understood.
Beware.
Not a moment too soon. Setting coordinates. Lasers are warmed up. Ooh. Calculating arrival time. Setting coordinates. Affirmative. Calculating arrival time. Not a moment too soon.
Silent but deadly.
Uh-oh, those waves are building up.
Affirmative. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you will be dead stuff. Lasers are warmed up.
The Hellborn is bad at tower defense.
Understood. Setting coordinates. Another to bite the dust. Understood. Not a moment too soon. Setting coordinates. Calculating arrival time.
You're not going.
Setting coordinates. Calculating arrival time. Affirmative. Understood.
A freaking machine!
Affirmative.
Uh-oh, those waves are building up.
Setting coordinates. Calculating arrival time. Understood. Not a moment too soon. Calculating arrival time. Setting coordinates.
The Hellborn is bad at tower defense.
Calculating arrival time. Not a moment too soon. Lasers are warmed up. Calculating arrival time. Affirmative. Another to bite the dust. Calculating arrival time. Not a moment too soon. Affirmative. Not a moment too soon.
Silent but deadly.
Kill. Understood. Weapon set. A big smoking hole detected. Not a moment too soon. That ability is not ready. Affirmative. I am out of mana. Understood. Calculating arrival time. Not a moment too soon. Please state your target. Calculating arrival time. Affirmative. Not a moment too soon. Calculating arrival time. Life form detected. Not a moment too soon. My kill. Affirmative. Not a moment too soon.
Knuckle pad!
Calculating arrival time.
Bitch slapped!
Not a moment too soon. Setting coordinates. Calculating arrival time. Setting coordinates. Affirmative. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you will be dead stuff. Understood. Not a moment too soon. My kill. Calculating arrival time. Not a moment too soon. Affirmative. Lasers are warmed up. Calculating arrival time. Setting coordinates.
The Hellborn is bad at tower
Is
defense.
not ready. Not a moment too soon.
Uh-oh, those waves are building up.
Affirmative. Not a moment too soon. Calculating arrival.
Gets the double!
No shit.
Affirmative. Weapon set to big smoking hole. Understood. Setting coordinates. Understood. Setting coordinates. Understood. Affirmative. Understood. Affirmative. Calculating arrival time.
Uh-oh, those waves are building up.
Setting coordinates. Affirmative. Calculating arrival time.
I am
Setting
big.
coordinates. moment too soon. My kill. Setting coordinates. Understood. Weapon set to big smoking hole. I am out of mana. Not a moment too soon. Lasers are warmed up. Understood. Affirmative. Another to bite the dust. Calculating arrival time. Understood. Calculating arrival time. Affirmative. Not a moment too soon. Lasers are warmed up. Another to bite the dust.
3 kills already?
Shake is not ready. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you will be dead stuff. Another to bite the dust.
Shit.
Affirmative.
You've
Setting
been
coordinates.
vindicated.
Not a moment too soon. Understood. Setting coordinates. Understood. Setting coordinates. Weapon set to big smoking hole. Another to bite the dust. Weapon set to big smoking hole. Understood. Affirmative. Calculating arrival time. Affirmative. Understood. Setting coordinates. My kill. Not a moment too soon. Setting coordinates. Form detected. You thought you were hot stuff. Now you will be dead stuff.
Uh-oh, those waves are building up.
Time. Understood.
Get back.
Not a moment too soon. Affirmative. Understood.
I am failed.
Not a moment too soon.
Smashing.
Understood. Weapon set to big smoking hole. Setting coordinates. Understood. Is not ready.
Sisters of Death!
Setting coordinates.
Condor has been slain.
Another to bite the dust. That ability is not ready. Calculating arrival time. Not a moment too soon. Affirmative. My kill. Understood. Not a moment too soon. Understood. Setting coordinates. Not a moment too soon. Understood. Affirmative. Not a
Get
moment
back.
too soon. Understood. Weapon set to big smoking hole. Not a moment too soon. Understood. Not a moment too soon. Affirmative. Understood. Another divine the dust. Weapon set to big smoking hole. Calculating arrival.
Push.
Flawless victory!
10 pixels.
Another to bite the dust. Affirmative. Setting coordinates.
The Hellborn is bad at tower defense.
My kill.
All your base are belong to us.